you continue to allow this man again and again, and he's showing you to your face he does not care about you, why do you keep on doing it? And the reason why he keep doing it, because you're allowing him. He's thinking that you're a fool. You're telling a man how you feel, and he keeps doing the same thing over and over again. He doesn't care.
I think healing right now in 2025, people are not healing, man. They're just using the next person to cope. From what I see online, I think now lately women are complaining there's no more men out there. Is that true?
Do you see the men that's out here?
Wait. I'm one of the men that's out here. Though.
I know, but I like you. So we're gonna.
Thank you.
I like you.
Thank you. My name is Oyebanji Akins, and on this particular episode, for you that have been following us, I have this wonderful lady that you've seen before. She's a nurse, and she's bold. She doesn't joke, and she say it how she see it. She does not care. And with no other person, Melissa, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to have you again on this particular episode. Me and you drag, producer, sorry, I'm moving my mic a little bit. We drag some kind of conversation off the camera the last time.
Yeah.
And we want to go into it a little bit.
Yeah.
So the questions, I just want to hear your view about saying, do you believe people heal in terms of relationship-wise? When somebody broke your heart, do you think people heal, or we just meddle it, or we just try to act like we heal? What's your own view as a female?
I think sometimes women, we pretend. I can speak for myself. But
yeah, I think speaking for yourself will make sense, in the sense that you can share your own view. Okay. How has it been? I'm not going to say, just speak one of your past, experience to us, if you can share with us in terms of saying, how do you feel women heal based on information you've heard? I know females do talk, there's a way females do have these females. Yeah. So can you share that kind of conversation with us if you don't mind? Just for females to learn from it.
Like for me, I kind of just separate myself from people sometimes. Just taking time to meditate, to love myself. I think being around low vibration people sometimes when you're healing doesn't help you. So you want to be around high vibration people. You want to be around people that actually love you in real life, like for real. Because some people really pretend to love you and they don't. It's always the time when you are going through something. That's when you realize who your real friends are, who's your real family, and who's actually here to help.
But how do you know that? Sometimes somebody going through pain or trying to heal, it's really, really hard to now know who really, because from my men view, most of the men wait for women to be in that vulnerable state before they want to come around.
Yeah.
So how do women know, some men will be around waiting for that day you're going to call oh, you good? Or you fighting with your nigga, something happened? And while you're trying to tend to heal, you fall into another trap.
He's calling you again.
Yeah.
Ladies, do not fall for it. I'm telling you right now, do not fall for it, because it's a manipulation game. He got you where you're really weak at, and he doesn't care. It's all about him.
Wait. When you said he got them, I'm a man now, so I got to come in as a man.
Yeah.
Do you think man do it intentionally, or female just make man to do it?
Intentionally. Because a man knows who he wants, right? So you don't want this girl.
But the same thing goes to the females. You
don't want this man, and you playing with them.
Yes.
That's crazy.
But I think another thing the world gets wrong from my own view lately is, I think relationship is not, sometimes people put too much into it, that when it doesn't work, some kind of way, both parties don't know how to let it go. So it's like, if the new girl doesn't suit me, I want to go back to the old girl. If the new guy doesn't suit me, now sometimes it's the other way around. You might be in a good relationship and your ex still want to be in your life. And, what's up with you? And if that weak spot is still right there, you're going to fall for it. In my own view, I think sometimes female want it too.
No. I don't fall for bullshit. I can read bullshit from a mile away. So, it ain't me. I can read bullshit from a mile away, baby. It ain't me.
But does that mean you haven't fallen into bullshit? I think it's just part of life.
We all have, but...
Yeah, my name is Oyebanji Akins, and this is CTDAMEDIA, and we're here to talk to you about one thing that is so new that I'm sure it's not new to you. And what is that? It is bringing your business to us. What is that business you have? Maybe you're a podcaster, maybe you're a musician, maybe you're into marketing and anything you got going on. We can help you to bring your business to our audience. And if you want to talk, maybe you would like to have yourself on our podcast, you could definitely reach out to us. And if you're a sponsor that believe in this kind of a business to push us more, you could definitely reach out to us too, and we can promise you we'll definitely get your business out. We always have our episode being dropped on Friday, and except from that, we have our blog, we have our news, we have a lot of connection in terms of putting your business out. And if you want us to handle your management, you can reach out to us too. I'm that guy to reach out to, and I have a lot of team member that would definitely love to work with you. Without not saying too much, if you have that business that you want us to talk about it, reach out to us. If you're an artist, if you are that person that understands the media world, reach out to us. I will definitely work with you too. And till the next time you see me, I'm definitely going to be talking about your business.
When you continue to allow this man again and again, and he's showing you to your face, he does not care about you. Why do you keep on doing it? And the reason why he keep doing it, because you're allowing him. He's thinking that you're a fool.
But I think naturally from my own experience, and I think everybody's just, I think most relationship out there, even marriage, is just, I'm coping. It's not like they're really, really into it.
A marriage is a business. Let's be real.
What do you mean marriage is a business?
It's a business.
Can you elaborate?
It's a business. I just feel like you meet a woman and a man, and it makes sense. They're successful. He's successful. She's good looking. He's good looking. Let's build, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people go into marriages to build. I mean, they still have to like that person, but I feel like it has to make sense.
For those that understand it.
That understands it. Because they will say, like, I don't really, like, I love my wife, but, you know, it makes sense because we have kids now. Or, you know, we're both in our careers. We're both doctors. We're bringing the same income. Like, it just makes sense. And I have heard people say that. I'm not married, but I have heard people say that. And it makes sense. Because why would I be dating someone beneath me? And not even like beneath me, but like, it's not making sense. When you are up here in education, this person is down here in education. Or it's just, once I start having a conversation with you and you just give like, you're not getting it, it's time to move on. That's a chemical imbalance. It's a chemical imbalance. No, I'm not. You're telling a man how you feel, and he keeps doing the same thing over and over again. He doesn't care.
So I'll go back to the first thing we started is, do women ever heal from past relationship?
Yes, it takes time.
I don't think women really heal, though. They just like to men that they heal. You know why I'm gonna say this to you? Most female go into a new relationship telling you, like, this is what my old nigga do. You can't do better than this. Whereas she's still leaving the guy in pain. So I'll repeat my question. Do you think women really heal from the past guy, even though the guy wasn't the best guy? Or they just cope with, like, you know, maybe you're going to be the better one?
I think people heal. Anybody can heal, man and woman. It just takes time. Time heals. That's basically what life is. So it may take me a year. It may take me 2 or 3 days. It may take me a month. It may take me 5 years. But eventually, time does heal. So I'm going to say yes. Woman does heal.
From your view, where the world is right now, do you think, this is just me, I might be wrong. From what I see online, I think now lately women are complaining there's no more men out there. Is that true?
Do you see the men that's out here?
Wait. I'm one of the men that's out here. Though.
I know, but I like you. So we're gonna. I like you, but do you see what the men is out here?
Wait. They're still men. No.
Princesses, queens, princess. They're not kings no more. They're princesses and queens. No, it's trash.
Wait. What do you mean they are princesses and queens?
They want a woman to just bow down and do this. They want to sit in the front seat. They want to go half and half on bills. They want to do this. No, that's not a real man.
But a lot of female ask for that, though.
Okay, well, that's them. And that's okay if you want to do 50-50. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne, they go 50-50. She said that. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm not.
I watched it. But I think they kind of rewrite. I guess some news. When she said, I'm not more interested in 50-50. I think I watched a video where she said, I think she already said, nah, she's not into 50-50 anymore. Like, that's a cheat. Like, I'm keeping on my money.
Exactly.
And when I watch it, I'm like, yo, that's cold, man. Do you know how many people that believe in that 50-50? And she just come out and say, you know what? Nah, I'm not down for that. So,
baby, I'm Portia from Housewives of Atlanta. Give me every fucking thing. She had 3 goddamn weddings, every fucking thing. So, baby, yes, let's do it.
To answer from my own view about the question I asked you about, is there still no real men? I think there's a lot of men out there. I think it's just that I said this like 5 years ago. Respectfully, I said a lot of women are going to be alone. I said because in my own view, a lot of I'm saying this both parties are setting out of standard without not having our own standard. I'll explain what I mean. A lot of females, I'm not gonna. Okay, let me just put it like this. A lot of females set so much standard that when you get close to them, you can't find their own standard.
Yeah.
The same thing goes for men.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like this: women will tell like, I think it was from you telling me like, women know when you have a house, when you're using your nigga's house, and when you're having an Airbnb. So it makes them to realize that, oh nigga, you ain't shit. So I think makes a lot of men to. I think men are now becoming prefer to have a relationship, sideship, whatever you want to call it, than being committed into a relationship.
Yeah.
Like the one situationship than relationship.
Yeah.
Because for me, a lot of female are setting standard that most men are becoming broken, and I feel like it's not what to even write on that. You know, I don't want to go on the journey.
What do you mean men are feeling broken? Elaborate on that.
So, all right, thank you. 5 years back now, there's still relationship. If we go back into people value relationship, 5 years now, which is 2020 to 2025.
Yeah.
The relationship of 2025 is now female is about what do you bring to the table.
Yes.
It's no more like that's what we can bring to the table. That's what I'm saying. So now when men realize that what you bring to the table, 5 years back, a lot of men were investing on females.
Yeah.
That's the relationship we know back then. Like, okay, invest in your girl, you know, let her be the girl, open a shop for her, get her business. I remember a lot of men sing about it. So imagine those men that invest in so man. Yeah. Now imagine those real men. I'm gonna use somebody that we all know. Nah, I don't want to use the name. But let's use Tyrese, right? Look at Tyrese. Look at the case of Tyrese.
Okay.
A lot of men that don't have the opportunity to be on the news are having same similar case. So imagine me on the two ride of investing on the females that I realize that, oh, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Now, there's no reason for me to do it on the third time. I could just be doing situationship. Because at the end of the day, if I have the bag, I have the dreams, I have the goal, why should I put myself in something that I don't think is going to yield? And that's why I said a lot of females to me.
So what type of woman do you date? Sorry to interrupt you. So is it on the same level, or as long as she's trying and she's working and going to school? And
you mean for me?
Yeah. Do you want a woman that's already established? That's what I'm asking.
Man, you put me on the line, man. So this is a question you kind of tricked me into, but I'm gonna give you like this. I think it's all about preference. I can tell you today, I like a woman like this. And one thing I think I'm big about is growth.
Okay.
If any woman is ready to grow, I don't have a problem with it. Okay. Every other thing we can work with it. Because if you're not ready to grow, the standard I'm giving you today is going to change tomorrow. So if you don't change with me, then I'm going to be like, what are we doing? So for me, everything is about growth. If a woman can really want to believe like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to try it again. Next tomorrow I'm going to try it again. Whatever stage you are, that's cool with me. But there's a standard to it. So I don't want to put my standard out so people don't like, oh yeah, I know your standard like that. So personally to me, in one word, I think one thing I want in a woman is I don't care where you are. I don't care what's going on. I'm worried about what you say towards your growth.
Yes.
But I'm not going to tell you what I'm looking for in the growth. So that's...
So if a woman wasn't going to school, she wasn't elevating her life, she was working at... Nothing's wrong working at McDonald's, but she was working at McDonald's and she's in 30s. She's going from Home Depot. She's going to all these little fast food restaurants and little small stores. And she's not going back to getting like certifications, no school, no nothing. She's living paycheck to paycheck. Is that a woman that you would date?
So that's the thing. If you notice everything you said, now there's something you missed that you didn't add to it, the growth. Now, no matter what she's doing, though, listen to me. Yeah. She might be doing Home Depot because for me, I'm gonna use myself. I'm from the slum. Like, it wasn't like my parents are from the slum. Yeah. So there's a part of me that I can relate for a female coming from that angle. Yeah. Like I don't mind, but one thing, the key word, you can be in your 30s, you could be whatever age that grab it us. Just show me that you want to grow.
Okay.
So if you're working,
she wasn't applying to school or applying to anything. She's not growing. She's content.
If you're not,
she's complacent.
So if you're not growing, then that put a stop to it. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So for me, because I've been on that ride, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I've been on the ride believing like you don't got to do it, but now I realize that when we both don't grow, envy is gonna start happening. Yeah. Somebody will feel like, okay, you're doing better than me, but when we can grow, then there's no we won't have room to feel like you're doing better than me because we're both celebrating our wins. Yeah. So that's for me. What about you?
I think, while I was in college or high school, it was fine. We're like, we just graduated. We're looking for a job. As I started going to college and just further my education and finding opportunities and always doing research and always like finding different ways. And I see the man just content and complacent at his job, maybe being a teacher, maybe being a plumber. I mean, plumber makes great money, but it's like, okay, last year I made 100,000. I want to make 200,000 next year. I want to make 300,000 other year. Like, I don't want to be complacent because look at everything. Prices are rising, rent is going up. So like, I want to be able to still do what I want to do in life. And I feel like
I think it's preference though. I think it's preference because just because for me some people might be okay. I'm gonna use it like this. For example, some men prefer to spend their money on wristwatch. Some they want to spend it on females. Some they want to spend it on cars. Some clothes. Some different things like that. I'm just saying.
But I don't see them. They can't. Some of them won't even spend money on themselves.
Wait. No.
Like let's be real. Wait. Some of them, I mean,
it's both ways though.
It's both ways.
I think no. So let me throw a shit a little bit. I think when it comes to spending, I think men spend on themselves than females.
Spend more?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Do you know how much our hair costs, our nails done, our waxes, our freaking facials? I'm still
gonna tell you, men spend more than females.
What?
Like I'm gonna tell you like this. It depends on the kind of man.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be wrong.
Do y'all go to get your nails and feet done?
So that's what I'm about to tell you. It depends on. Okay, I'm just using myself. What people put too much money into it is different. Like for me right now, what I put on my body or what I use every day is more than what's on perfume. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all paying $1,000. That's not every day. You buying it once.
So wait,
perfume every day?
so wait, that's no. I'm not doing every day. So when it comes to like everything in my body, everything when I go out is more than females.
Yeah.
Now females can repeat for a month. That's another thing too. Okay. So if we're talking about the cologne, not every day you're gonna do your hair maybe like 2 times, but you gotta do your lines everything like every 2 weeks. So we're almost the same.
How much are y'all paying for a line?
And now this is the thing. Most females when they dress, the up and down sometimes not even that expensive like we men. We men got to like restore them everything, the shoes, the blazer, females can just be like, $100, they're gonna make you pay $1,000 before you see that.
Y'all paying $50 for a Gucci shirt, $100.
No, what you mean? No.
Somewhat.
One Gucci shirt is gonna be $50, man. That's fake.
$900. Now whatever, $900 for a Gucci shirt.
But I don't want to go into that. I agree. Let me respect you. Females spend more than men when it comes to cosmetics, like how you look. Yeah. What I'm saying is dressing. I'm not talking about taking care of the body. Yeah. Females definitely gonna spend. But when it comes to like how we dress, that's what I'm saying. But back to the main question I want to ask you is, for me, I don't think people will tell you they heal from my own experience, but I don't think people heal. I think people use people to heal. Get me right.
So you like
people use people to heal.
Is trying like basically if they break up with a guy, they find another guy.
Do you realize that? I'm gonna ask you. Do you know most females who dysphagia them is still in their head till they're married to whoever it is?
They will what?
Whoever that first have an intercourse with them is always in their head.
Is it? No.
All right, I'm not gonna argue that with you, but I see the look though.
No.
But I see the look though.
Absolutely not.
All right.
No.
But I agree with that. For men, no, it doesn't go like that.
Yeah.
Now, I use that for healing. That's the reason why I said that.
Yeah.
From my experience, that goes a long way for every female. So whoever you start with goes a long way with you. For men, it really don't. Some men can't even figure it out like that. They just go with it. Until they find themselves in the midst of men where they start telling like, what's going on with you? Like, oh shit, this is how it is for me. So for me, I think healing right now in 2025, people are not healing, man. They're just using the next person to cope.
No, they're not healing because they're players.
I don't even think it's about players anymore. I think everybody doesn't even have a room to know how to
everybody
heal.
Playing with everybody.
People doesn't even know how to heal.
They do know how to. Well, I don't know.
The world doesn't even have how many parts you see online.
Let me tell you, when you love yourself, you gonna heal. I'm gonna
that's
tell
it.
You that.
That's the main word.
It.
I think that's. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. I think that's the main thing I want to end it to say. Like for anybody that want to talk about heal, I'll say the healing in you. Yeah. It's not from who you were dating. Because if you're telling me so much about who you're dating, but I don't see you healing, then that tell me a lot about what's going on. So you can't ask for what you can give. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of things, because I always ask people this question when people come to me about a relationship. I said, can you tell me what you believe is love?
Yeah.
So tell me the story about the love you have, then I can understand how you want to heal.
Yeah.
And most of the time people don't have how to explain to you what really, really love is. And I always tell them, if I ask you, what I expect is to tell me like I love myself. Because if you don't love yourself, then what's love?
Exactly.
So, Melissa, what would you like to say, to round this particular episode? What is that thing you want to tell females out there?
Love yourself. Put yourself first. Be there for the people that's there for you. Hang out with high vibration people, and just be there. Like, be positive. That's what I want to give out to the ladies. Know your worth. You are special. You are one of a kind. Don't let no one dim your light. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're one of a kind. You're strong. You're ambitious. You're lovely. Don't let nobody play with you. Love yourself. in every part of yourself. This is your journey. This is your life. And just be there. For anyone that's there for you, read the Bible, exercise, drink water, take your vitamins, love yourself. Thank you.
And thank you very much. And the only thing I'm just going to add to it is try to evaluate yourself no matter how it is. Take your time to evaluate, to understand where you are in your state of mind. Because once you don't know where you are, then you don't know where you're going.
Exactly.
If you can know where you are, then it's easy for you to know the next step. Till next episode, we're definitely going to drag Melissa back. None of that topic. So till then, to all the females, shout out to you. And to all the men, we represent always.
Yeah.
And CTD Among Blacks, for you that might be following us, follow us on all our social media, CTD Media. On Instagram, on X page, on TikTok, on YouTube, and on our website, you can definitely check us out. Till next episode, thank you.
CTA Media, you dig?
You're not